Hey everybody, I know what you're thinking. There's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I'm not gonna say it 3 times. I don't want him to show up. But guess what? I'm not Beetlejuice. I'm Pickle Juice. Why am I here? Because I want to let you know all Halloween season on the Midnight Movie, we got rid of that rich guy and we're gonna have in this guy. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have pickles, and we're gonna make sure we drive Triv crazy all Halloween season. Tune in to the Midnight Movie. You won't be disappointed. Well, maybe you will. I don't know.
Here it comes. What's up, everybody?
Hello, and welcome to the Midnight Movie.
Where's the Midnight Movie?
Bring back the street.
Bring back the street.
Bring back the street.
Did you ever see the street?
Oh, we don't have to.
You see it in your underwear sometimes. This is gonna be fun tonight. Oh, there you go.
Now be careful how you say that, Rocco.
What?
New co-host. You know what happened last time you said something like that?
Oh,
She'll never leave.
Hey.
Let me replace you.
Oh,
An upgrade.
Okay.
I wouldn't go that far.
All right, Gatiana, tonight you're gonna take the reins to what many call the greatest show existing today. Right? It's a Hall of Fame show, okay? And so it's not a lot of pressure.
I have a good face-off for tonight's show.
She's taking the reins. You sit in the back seat.
Yeah, buddy.
Here's the reins.
right,
Take them.
Here's the ring.
This is what's called ceremonial passing of the reins. All right, go ahead and do something.
The Olympics is over.
I didn't say rings. I said rain.
Oh, right.
Rain.
What am I supposed to
Not
talk
John
about?
Rain. Tonight's excellent.
Tonight's show has Charles Bronson.
Let me do a shout out to this guy, Doodah. Okay.
Zippity.
Zippity Doodah. We're still around, Doodah. I'll be talking with him. We're gonna come out.
Shout out to Eddie Harlow. Hope you're doing well.
Eddie.
Yeah. Shout out to all our people that we don't talk to a lot. Doodah's one of them. Doodah. Doodah. Look, there's a picture of him. He really looks like that too.
God.
All right, you can't just sit here now, Gratiana.
Gotcha.
Say something. You gotta say something. You just gotta start rambling.
Start rambling.
What's tonight's movie? You told that to Vern. Okay. So you go, Vern, what's tonight's movie? I'll give her a little.
What's tonight's movie, Vern?
Teach him early.
Man
with the camera.
Man with a camera.
With a camera.
Man with a camera.
Not the, but a.
With a camera.
I was close.
What about it? Is it a movie or is it like a series? What kind of a?
From what I'm told, it's a series.
From what I'm told.
From what I'm told. I only know what you guys text.
Hey, Pinto's a fan of this.
He does.
He requested more Man with the Camera.
More Man with the Camera.
Pinto.
Stars Charles Bronson.
Wait a second. I gotta let you guys know this, okay? Everybody says Man with the Camera is part of Charles Bronson, all right? Like, it's a big deal.
Did I say it wrong?
You did not say it wrong, but few people know this, and I'm gonna share it with you since you're here. I actually starred in the first version of this. It was originally known Man with a Pickle, and here's the proof right here.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden, this Charles Bronson character comes in, and he's all tough guy and stuff like that. And he's like, you know, what if I brought a camera in, you know? And so next thing you know, it's Man with a Camera, and the Man with the Pickle's gone, just like that. Now you say something and keep the show up. Because I don't have anything else.
Sometime.
It's called Cover Up.
Just amazing me.
Go to Big Dentee, but very carefully go to him.
No,
He doesn't have a lot.
Big Dentee.
Go to him once in a while, but then he won't shut up.
Yeah,
for about 5 minutes.
he was started talking about pickles, and I got comments about pickles in my head, and I'm not bringing them out. Oh!
Keep them in your head, Big Dentee.
Hey, who asked you? You on camera? You on
Very
mic?
relevant
OSU.
comment for you, Pickle Juice.
What's up?
You should do the Grinch for Christmas.
I should
He
do the
did.
Grinch.
Again.
He
Funny you
has.
say that. There's a funny dance too. You should see Santa Claus does at Christmas.
Oh yeah,
Wait till
yeah. I'll have to
Christmas
show you a
rolls
clip of
around.
that. He's done the Grinch.
And the streak. You like the
He's
streak?
done the streak too.
The man with the
I
unique
won't show you
physique.
that.
I don't think I want to see that.
He's on a streak.
That's
the
what most
Grinch.
people say.
Zing-
What do you got, big Trivy?
I got
What do you got in this movie? 3 episodes.
3 episodes. I like Denny when he got the memo. What was? We're doing 6 movies.
Yeah, that's why I said don't go to Denny too often. Don't know what you're gonna get.
I'm like Man with the Camera is 3 episodes. Oh, okay.
You sound like somebody else. That imitation
I
sounds
have
just
nothing.
like somebody else.
Hey, you know, it's still, from last week being stung 5 times, it still hurts.
Yes, for being
At least
stung.
you're still breathing.
Being stung.
I see you still red.
Oh, yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
Don't,
yeah.
Don't worry. The hospital trip was nothing.
Well, you know what? They still smell like that cheese from last week too. Oh my god.
Let's go start Man with the Camera.
Let's start
When
one
we
of
come
these
back, I'll
episodes.
Man with the
I'm
camera.
gonna tease the
Oh, I
face off.
shudder to think about it.
You got to be energetic. You got to do something. Act like a storm's coming in.
You want me to start screaming and panicking?
Scream, panic. Do a hurricane.
The man with the unique physique, bring back the street.
Man with a Camera. Starring Charles Bronson.
56 to 76 in Morningside. Ambulance traffic, code 2. All units, code 9. A tenement fire, a tenement fire. Prince Street and Washington Avenue. Repeating, all units. A tenement
I'm Mike Kovac, freelance photographer. Excitement is my business. I find it by poking, prying, and listening. When I find what I want, I record it with my camera. It's fun, money, and people. I don't know which I like best.
Hey, Mike. Fire's that away.
Yeah, well, the people are over this way. Besides, I've got my fire shots. Look at that old woman there. There's a whole book written in that face. Well, that kid is a non-property owner. He enjoys a good fire. And that girl.
Hey, some joker just took her picture. If her picture makes the paper and Kegel spots it, we're sunk. I want that camera.
Got it.
You better wait over here, Mr. O'Connor. Hey, man, let me take your picture.
Hey, come back with that! Give me a hand, Captain.
Hey, sorry, Dad. Like I didn't see you coming, man. I was practicing my dancing.
In an alley, you practice dancing, huh?
Well, you know, like the old lady don't like me using up the carpet. I lost them.
Okay, Esther, where are they?
Where's who, Dad? Hey, maybe if you clue me.
You're not fooling around with gum machines now. That camera's an expensive piece of merchandise. You know you buy yourself a part interest in the grand larceny rap?
Look, Dad, I ain't even seen your camera. Like I'm just minding my own business when you cats fall in on me. You could have called the cop.
And prove what?
Give you much trouble? A little lip is all. Rooster's got the camera.
I knew you'd show, Mama. I told the boys I can always count on my daughter.
I can always count on you, too. Released from prison only a week, and already you're in trouble with the police.
Oh, you got it wrong. It ain't the police I'm hiding from.
They'll be here soon. Let's get out of here. We'll bring you a cot and some blankets. It may be a long, hard winter. See you, Marty.
Would you like to tell me what this is all about?
Herbie Kegel. He thought 6 years in prison would soften me up. Got a couple of the boys together and had a try for me in Albany. I was lucky to get away with nothing worse than this.
Why? I thought Herbie Kegel was your friend.
The team men proved I had a lot of unreported dough stashed away. They couldn't find it. Kegel thought maybe he could. I rode the rods down from Albany, bleeding every mile of the way. I was laying here unconscious when them kids found me.
Oh. Yeah, those kids. How can you trust them?
Trust them? They look up to me. They've been looking after me like a mother hen. Not once did any of them ever hustle me for any graft.
You did okay, huh? You did fine, only one hitch, no film. Mike Kovac, 227 West Waverly Place. Come on.
Trouble with you is you don't understand how it feels to be a big shot.
No. But I do understand what it's like to be his daughter.
What do you mean?
I thought I was out of it 10 years ago when you walked out on Mother and me. Oh, we managed. I made a life without a father. And now you've come back. And you'll come back again, too, when you find you need me for something.
I filed a report on the stolen camera, then rushed to my apartment. Speed is vital to a freelance photographer. The trick is to shoot the best possible pictures you can, then get them developed, printed, and sold before the next guy beats you to it.
Now, like, don't get all shook up, man. We're not here to cause trouble.
Oh, man, we're here to uncause it.
Just a boyish prank, you understand, Mr. Kovac. Brewster never meant to keep that camera. Very nice pad you got yourself here.
Look, I'm kind of busy right now.
Hey, don't let us hang you up, Dad. We're just gonna browse around.
Out.
Why get salty, Dad? Cool it, will ya? I mean, we made a special trip all the way across town, you know.
What Rooster's trying to say is, we thought you'd show us those pictures you took tonight.
Why, you're not in any of them anyhow.
You mean you printed them already?
Yeah. Stay out of there. You know this is breaking and entering?
Well, not really. Let's see. We rang the bell, you let us in. We're your guests. Of course, if the party should get a little rough, well, it was just one of those things.
A real tough bunch. You're tough like a coat of cheap paint. First bad stretch of weather comes along, it peels right off.
Maybe you're the paint remover?
If you don't get your boy out of that dark room, we'll soon find out. Nothing was disturbed. Thousands of dollars worth of equipment, yet nothing had been taken. Except... It wasn't an accident. The only things missing were the negative and the print of the girl. Someone was determined to keep her picture out of the paper, and that made me equally determined to find out why. But the kids had overlooked one fact, that dehumanized the original camera. And my eye remembered that photo. Pop, I hope you don't mind me going through your portrait file.
Mind, but of course not.
You know, I keep meaning to come by all the time, but one thing happens at another, you know.
I know, busy. It is a proud thing to see my son's work in every magazine and newspaper. Only one thing, Michael.
What's that, Pop?
Small criticism. Never enough light you use. Pictures are meant to be seen, you know.
Okay, Pop, I'll work on it. Hey, this is what I'm looking for. It's all flat lighting. Same angles, too. It's perfect. See? These lips? These are her lips, Pop.
Certainly, those are her lips.
Pop, I'm gonna have to cut up some of your pictures.
Cut my pictures?
You still have the negatives, don't you?
Oh, a complete file.
These eyes, Pop. They look like her eyes. Yeah, these ought to do. Yeah, this ought to do for the eye.
You haven't touched your teeth.
Pop, this is important. I gotta find this girl.
Here in the neighborhood are plenty nice girls.
You know, I don't even know this girl's name. I don't know where she lives or anything about her. But I gotta have a picture in order to help me find her.
Out of 9 million people, you are going to find one girl? Impossible.
You're probably right. But I gotta give it a try. I think there's a picture story in it, Pop. Yeah, now come here, look at this. That's her. Now all I've got to do is find her. I had to begin someplace, and the logical starting point was the neighborhood where I'd seen the girl the night before. But I was in their territory now, an outsider without a passport. It was a tight-knit, hostile neighborhood, distrustful of strangers, suspicious of anybody. You could get someone to tell you the time of day, maybe. You know who this girl is?
What's he want? We give him back his camera?
Yeah, but we also give him a hit in the head, remember? Maybe it smartened him up a bit. We better keep an eye on him.
Hey, hold it.
Hey, what was that for?
Typical teenager. I'm doing a series. Would you like to see a picture in the paper?
Well, that depends.
Oh, you mean on what's in it for you, huh? Sure, that's what makes you a typical teenager. Well, I'm paying $1 to everyone who gives me permission to use their photograph. Now, here's one I took yesterday of a girl. I didn't get a chance to pay her. Who she is?
You sure you're a photographer?
Well, if I'm not, I wasted a lot of money on a camera.
Suddenly you don't know nothing about nothing. Hey, you seen this? Huh? Look, right here. What? What a rotten thing to happen. Herbie Cagle dead. This is gonna cost us. Hey! Let him go. He learned this lesson. We gotta go find IQ.
Hi, fellas.
I'll wait outside.
Well, what's the score?
Not so good, Marty. Rooster here spotted someone around the neighborhood asking questions. Tall, thin guy with a mustache. He swears it's Herbie Cagle.
Well, this time I'll be ready for him.
You stage a shooting match here at Sup Lemons for everybody.
What else am I gonna do? I crawl out that front door, I'm a dead man.
You don't go out the front door. We're taking you over the roofs. There'll be a panel truck waiting at the end of the block.
Yeah? Then where?
Spot I know outside Great Neck. They'd never find you in a million years.
You're good boys, all of you. Marty'll never forget.
Only one thing, Marty. It's gonna cost.
What don't? There you are. This should do for a nanny. When you need any more, it's here for you.
Better get your things together. We'll be back for you in half an hour. It's cutting it pretty thin as it is.
Man, like, what a square.
Did you unload the gun?
I'll never know it was touched.
How a ding-a-ling like that ever kept alive so long?
Hey, don't knock. He was up there in the top rung one.
You'd never know it. He looks just like any busted-up old con.
Yeah, but the difference is that this old con has got $500,000 socked in a hole somewhere.
And we better be close when he digs it up.
Oh, we'll stick like glue.
Yeah, what about after? Marty Delgado won't like playing Santa.
Well, Marty's pretty badly shot up. I just don't think he's gonna recover. Come on.
Let me alone. Keep her away from me. I don't know nothing.
You afraid the boys will stomp you again? They do that kind of regularly, don't they, huh?
Well, I'll show them.
You know, you can show them right now. You don't want to see them hurt that girl, do you?
Ain't gonna hurt her. They're just protecting her.
I'll tell you what. You take a message to her from me, and I'll give you $5.
Oh, bug off, Dad. They make me anywhere near that condemned tenement building, they drop the sidewalk on me.
Here's your 5. A condemned tenement building, the boy said. There was only one in the neighborhood.
want?
Well, my name is Mike Kovac. I'm a freelance news photographer. I took your picture last night at the fire.
Well, what are you doing here?
Well, it looked to me like you were in trouble, and I thought maybe I could help.
You're mistaken. There's nothing wrong.
Well, then... Well, how come you're hiding out up here?
Please. Just... Please go away and leave me alone.
Say, who's in there?
No one.
That's far enough. All right, Norma. Bolt the door. All right, wise guy. Start talking.
You're Marty Delgado.
Oh, what do you know? I said talk. Where's Irby?
Well, who's Irby?
Father, I don't think Irby sent him. I think he's telling the truth about being a photographer. I saw him last night at the fire.
That's just a blind. I know how Irby works.
Are you talking about Irby Kegel?
Like you didn't know.
Well, if you're hiding out from him, you can stop right now. He's dead.
Dead?
Yeah, the Albany police had a skeet shooting contest last night, and he wound up as a clay pigeon.
You're lying. The kids told me they saw him in the neighborhood less than an hour ago.
Well, they know better, because all the papers have been carrying headlines about the shooting.
I told you not to trust those kids. All they want is your money.
It's some kind of a trick, I tell you. Those kids wouldn't lie to me. Why, they look up to me. Besides, they wouldn't dare try anything on Marty Delgado. They know how I used to handle double-crossers in the old days.
Oh, I get the picture now. Marty, you've been had by a bunch of kids who don't remember the old days.
Shut up.
All right, but you better face it. All they want from you is the money you're supposed to have stashed away. And once they've got that, they'll kill you as fast as Irby Kegel would. And her, too.
Not while I got this.
Well, we'd better get out of here right now.
Marty, open up. The truck's waiting outside.
All right, I'll open up. Only first buy me a paper and slip it under the door.
So maybe this cat just looked like Irby. Anyone can make a mistake.
Sure, kid, I understand. Only what do you got the truck waiting for? If Irby's plowed under, who am I running from?
Okay, Marty, cards face up. Open the door, no one gets hurt. Otherwise...
Otherwise what? You don't scare me. I got a gun. Pointed right in your direction.
Go ahead and pull the trigger. Go ahead and pull it. You don't think we're dumb enough to leave a loaded gun around? An old man like you might hurt yourself. I promise you, Marty, you make us do this the hard way. That pretty daughter of yours isn't going to look so pretty anymore.
If you don't leave, I'll scream for the police.
Go ahead and scream. No one's going to hear you.
This door's so rotten, it wouldn't take them long to break it down.
Wait a minute. What's the use, Father? Why don't you just give them the money?
No.
You heard what they said they'd do to her if you didn't?
You don't understand. I can't. It's here.
It's here?
Sure, it's been here all the time. They just didn't know.
Go find something to bash the door in. I'll wait here.
You don't think if I handed over those kids, we'll just walk out of here, do you? They know Marty Delgado. I may be old and washed up, and I may be a joke to those kids, but they know they'd have to kill me just the same.
Where is it? Where did you hide it? Marty, there's only one way out of this mess. They're right. You can murder a man in the street in this neighborhood, nobody would even turn his head. But there's one thing that attracts attention the world over, and that's money. Now, if you take it and toss it out the window, in 2 seconds flat, the entire population will be right out front.
Toss that out there? Are you kidding? That's everything I got in the world.
Well, it's our necks if you don't.
Well, it's easy enough for you to talk. It ain't your dough.
Marty, you've always been a big spender. Now, what can you buy that's more precious than your daughter's life?
There must be some other way. Give me a hand. good money if you don't put it in circulation, huh? I always say if you're gonna do something, do it big.
Get out of here!
Like I said, being a freelance photographer has its moments. It's fun, sometimes money, but always people. It'll be a long time before I forget Norma Delgado. And as for her old man, at least he went out with a big splash.
Beautiful, Michael. Just beautiful. Except...
Oh, I know, Pop. Not enough light.
It's rolling!
What the heck was that?
Will you pickle juice? Give me Onesco's picture.
Well, you can get it on camera.
Yeah, give me the picture.
What picture?
I'm gonna put it right here.
I'm not touching that. You get in trouble.
Give me the picture.
Are you crazy?
Give me the picture.
I'm not moving.
You'll get it later.
I'll get it.
You get it.
Mike, it's up here.
I'm getting it.
There, Mike.
Right there.
Spin around and give her a view of the behind. Look at that, baby.
I'm
Well,
getting
then
it.
you won't see our thing.
There it is.
Yeah, you won't see our logo.
There's the rare
won't see our
shot.
I
logo.
got it
Oh,
handled.
look at that.
He's better looking leaving than
I
coming.
got it handled.
Yeah, don't break it over my head.
Here, do a bumper shot of that. Whose name is on the back of that?
Your ear wasn't screamed in.
Yeah, your
Who's
ear
on the
wasn't
back of
screamed
what?
at.
Huh?
Whose name
Who
was
is
on the
that?
back of
Oh, back of this T-shirt.
I don't know who.
I don't know. We can't read that names.
Oh, Scott Vaughn from Big in Japan. You'll get it. You'll be happy that I'm covering up Peter Chris for now.
Yeah, cover up Peter Chris.
There, right there.
You can tell that's gonna fall. It's gonna break. We're gonna get in such trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, man, yeah.
No, if something happens to it, I'm not responsible.
Take note that.
Wait, we know who
you
that
are,
is, right?
You are the
That's-
only one responsible.
That is the one and only the general who is kind enough to donate on the set this painting of him. Mike Onesco, Blindside Blues
It's
Band.
actually on loan.
It's on loan. Right. Right. We're not keeping it because
We can't keep it.
But no.
That's what he thinks.
It could be gone in
Hey, you want to be the one to tell him that?
Gone in
All
60
Nope,
seconds.
nope, nope,
All right. So yeah, look up. Hey, you're on Facebook or just
biting
look.
the gas.
Do a
Keep your
Google
gator to
search.
yourself.
Mike
She tastes good.
Mike Onesco. Do a Google search. Mike Onesco, Blindside Blues Band, and check out. Go to YouTube. You'll be rocking all night long, man. I'm telling you, one of the best. Want to make
Tastes
tease
like hot beef jerky.
Want me to tease the face off?
Tease it. Tease it.
Tease the face off.
Tease it.
We have a taste test too.
We do.
We got
Yeah.
two taste tests.
All right. You like
taste
remember
test.
last week's taste test?
Yeah.
They get worse.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
got
This
it.
time
All right.
it's not cheese.
Don't worry. I don't know if she could really do this.
Tonight she can do it. Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Don't tell your
boy.
mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't watch the show.
Don't tell your mom.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
She'll forbid me from everything.
watch the show then.
Mom watches the show.
She don't watch this show unless I send her a clip. I just won't send her this clip. Okay.
It's cold.
That's because he's dead.
Tonight's episodes. Charles Bronson, one of the all-time tough guys.
All time.
He's probably one of my all-time favorite tough guys.
What are you gonna say?
I have all-time and I have all-time. He's probably one of my all-time favorite tough guys.
you know, not tonight.
I think I
You
like
don't have all
Bronson.
the time in the
I
world.
think I like Bronson.
Yeah, it's gone. We don't have
Sorry,
all time.
Kathleen. I have an itch. Okay.
Oh, snot nose. I hate that.
Kathleen is a viewer who does not like me, and she sends me nasty emails about how I rub my nose too much.
When was the last time she sent you a nasty
It's been a long time. I don't know if she's
So
watching or maybe she changed her mind. Maybe she likes me now. I don't know.
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Can I say some nice feedback?
Go ahead. Take over.
Kathleen, I don't know why you don't like Triv. He's an amazing human being.
Yeah.
Positive attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a contagious laugh.
Yeah.
It's contagious because it makes you sick.
Hey, you be quiet down out there.
Yeah, he's gonna make. Give me my pillow back. You don't deserve to handle my pillow.
Jesus God, for sure I'm not gonna shut that clip down.
The Goddard's pillow, folks.
Rocco just said that's getting cut. That has made the book.
It's not the first time pickle juice has been censored. That will probably be the last.
No comments on the pillow?
See? You're not gonna do it to him because he's big, didn't he?
He's been stung 5 times. He might not be here next week.
That's not funny. See ya, Denny. You'll be looking like this next week.
All right.
I hope you have a nice suit.
Bronson.
Bronson.
Charles.
Charles.
Bronson.
Don't call him Charlie.
Don't call him Chuck Shadowski.
Now, you know, I did a better, like, who's the better tough guy actor before in the face-offs. Who's the better? Okay, nah, whatever.
So many times.
Who's the better action star?
Oh God.
We talk about
Michael Keaton.
His butt. I like Michael Keaton. Now, get off of Michael
He's good in
Keaton's
everything,
case.
right? He's the best bad.
He's a great actor.
Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean's awesome.
He is.
Yeah.
Mr. Bean's great.
Kadoosh. Michael Keaton or Mr. Bean?
That's a tough one.
It is tough.
Michael Keaton's a great actor. You'll never convince me he's not. He's a great actor.
Not as good as me.
Well, you're doing pretty good the last 2 weeks. I am impressed.
I gotta do this all month. Let's see what happens.
I know. Next week.
Maybe I won't be out.
Next
Maybe I'll
week
be wearing a dress next week.
This is taking forever.
2 weeks.
Boy, Vern finally said something in the last 2 weeks. This is taking forever, and then he finally speaks up.
Edit that out. It took too much time saying.
Yeah.
We can't waste it.
So better action hero.
Better action hero.
The better
Martin Milner from
the body
Adam
of work,
12.
the better movies, the whole shebang.
Martin Milner.
Arnold
No.
or Stallone.
Oh God. I like Martin Milner or Sid Charisse.
What?
Which is the better figure?
No idea.
Yeah, exactly. Nobody does.
Boy.
Top secret.
On that note,
Yeah.
go to the next episode of Man with the Camera.
This is not Reno or Las Vegas where gambling is legal. It's a few hours out of New York City across the state line where it's illegal. I'm Mike Kovac, freelance photographer, made up to look like a big spender. Because tonight I was up against fast and dangerous company. Evening. Pretty lively down there, isn't it? Oh, I wonder if I can see Mr. Bradman. I'd like to cash a check.
Come in.
Mr. Bradman?
Yes?
I'd like to cash a check if I may.
Certainly. Always glad to accommodate our guests. With proper identification, of course.
Oh, naturally.
Cigarette?
Thank you. Allow me.
Thank you.
I really don't need much.
Well, now, let's not be shy, my friend. Perhaps as collateral, you might care to leave your lighter camera. The one you just took my picture with.
Oh, I guess we can forget this dodge, huh?
I observed you earlier in the gaming room. One of my boys recognized you. Mike Kovac, isn't it?
That's right. Why don't you stop me sooner, before I shot so much film?
All right, Kovac. The camera. Oh, no, don't be hasty, girl. After all, Mr. Kovac's a very distinguished photographer. Now tell me, just what brought you here, Kovac?
Well, I figured it wouldn't be too hard to sell a nice layout on a crooked gambling house.
Especially with an election coming up, huh? Very enterprising. Although I hardly like that term, crooked gambling house.
Well, that's a little expression I picked up from reading John Payson's speeches. You know, he's been blasting you all during his campaign. If he wins that election for governor, you're going to be closed down. So I figured I'd take some pictures before the place was boarded up.
I see. Well, Mr. Kovac, if the shot you just took of me turns out good, send me a print, will you? Nice to have met you.
You're not going to take the film?
Why should I? Mr. Payson claims I'm dishonest. But I run an honest house, and I hardly think stealing your film would be an honest gesture. Good night, Mr. Kovac.
Good night.
Are you crazy? Those pictures will give the Payson campaign a real boost.
No. They're not very important, Earl. It's the pictures Kovac plans to take next that I'm interested in.
What?
You see, I happen to know that he's already made arrangements to photograph Payson's family sometime this week.
So what? It can only hurt us.
On the contrary, Earl, I think Mr. Kovac's photography can help us very much. You see, I have someone in Mr. Payson's household who works for me.
Last night, pictures of a gambler with crooked money riding on a political campaign. Walter Bradman. Today, an honest lawyer who had sworn to smash the gambler syndicate if elected. John Payson. I didn't know it yet, but I was being set up as the fall guy in the fight between these two. All right, now hold it. Thank you. Now you can relax.
Mr. Kovac, you sure you don't want some coffee?
Oh, no, thank you. If I start drinking coffee now, then I'll relax and we'll never finish. What I'd like now is some shots of your daughter.
I sent Miss Hollis to get her dressed. She'll be down soon.
Here I am. Is it true we're going to be in all the magazines?
Well, you're going to be in one of them anyhow. Sit down over here now. Would you move this way, Mrs. Payson, please?
Of course.
Right in the middle, Kathy.
Come down.
Thank you. Now make it nice and relaxed, easy, casual. This will be the last shot. Oh, why don't you touch the tip of her nose as though she has a snub nose or something, you know?
She does have a snub nose.
All right, that's enough out of you.
That's it. Now hold it right there. That does it.
Oh, let's take some more.
Hey.
Miss Hollis, would you please take our little chatterbox back upstairs for her study period?
She can't. This is her weekend away.
Oh?
I thought I might drive in with chauffeur when he takes Mr. Kovac back to the station this evening.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I did forget. Now, you go right ahead.
Thank you. I'll just take a moment to change.
May I help you, sir?
Oh, yes, please, would you? Thank you.
I don't know what people do with themselves anymore. Gee, it sure isn't like it used to be. A fellow always had somebody to talk to. Now, buy you folks a drink. Nice young married couple, land's sake. You can tell that a mile away.
No, we're not married. But I will take that drink.
Nothing for me, thank you.
Oh, come on, we're both off duty. I'll get you some.
Say, speaking of people, you know, the first time I ever saw Woodrow Wilson was on a train. I was going to Chicago from Cedar Rapids, that's in Iowa, and I just got on, got myself nicely seated, and I accidentally turned that light. Who do you think I saw? There he was. I never will forget it.
Suddenly the fix was on. I knew it. I didn't know who or why. But I knew what. I didn't have my negatives. And that means panic for a photographer. Oh, he isn't, huh? Well, maybe you can tell me. Was there anybody else out there taking pictures of Mr. and Mrs. Payson?
No, sir. And you did not leave any film holders here, sir. I took your equipment myself to the porch and handed it to the chauffeur. Did Mr. Kovac leave any film holders in the car when you drove him to the station yesterday?
No.
Mr. Kovac, I've just spoken to the chauffeur. Nothing was left in the car.
All right, thank you very much. Oh, Mr. Payson, I was just trying to get in touch with you.
I can well imagine you were, Mr. Kovac. All right, Kovac, just what is it you want?
Well, sometime at your house, I picked up the wrong case of film. Now, what I've got here is scenics. There's the Hudson River and George Washington Bridge.
Let me put it this way, Kovac. Just what do you think you'll hold me up for?
Hold you up for?
You don't know.
Know what, Mr. Payson?
You remember the picture you took of me and my wife and daughter seated on the sofa?
These are slot machines.
The man next to me is Walter Bradman, the gambler I've sworn to shut down. The other man is his associate. But of course you know them both. And this one is even better. The pose where you had me reaching down to help my daughter Kathy up from the sofa. And this one is your masterpiece. Recognize me touching the tip of my wife's snub nose?
You know, Mr. Payson, these are all composites.
Exactly. Done by an expert, Kovac. Just what are they paying you for helping in this blackmail scheme?
Oh, no, wait a minute. You don't think I had anything to do with it? I told you I lost my case of film.
All of those poses were staged exactly to match up with these. And I give you credit. But there's one thing you've forgotten. Blackmail is a felony. And unless you retrieve every single one of those prints and all of the negatives, I'll be curious to see how you composite yourself out of a penitentiary cell with your trick camera. Think it over.
I was ready to blow up, so I went to see Pop.
Since a small boy, I know doors are to jump through, not walk in by.
I'm sorry, Pop. What'd you find out for me?
Who had possession of your films?
I had them. They were never out of my possession. Payson's servant, he did help me carry the stuff out to the car. And then the chauffeur, he loaded the bags into the car. When we got to the station, he unloaded them.
I would like to see the composites. Perhaps they will tell us something. I would say beautiful composite work. Control of light source, matching the action. But of course, impossible.
Why impossible?
In this city, 3 men only had this artistic quality. 2 are now dead and the 3rd one is in prison. I will show you. At a photographer smoker. This was in a beer hall. Mr. Marek Stephens, dead. Mr. Jacob Ignatsky, dead. And lastly, the man who is now in prison.
Let me see that. Oh, I know him. This guy was the talkative old man in the club car on the train. What's his name, Bob?
Clyde Basser.
Basser.
Knowing the name is one thing, knowing where he is another horse. Obviously, he's no longer in prison.
Look, Pop. Call Lieutenant McTavish at homicide. Ask him for Basser's address. Now, he's an ex-convict, so it must be on file.
Where will you be?
I'll call back. You'll do it, huh?
So, what are fathers for?
Well.
No.
Go ahead, take the reins.
Rocco, when are we doing the taste test?
Third next segment.
Charles Bronson he's wanting to say something. I'm channeling Charlie from beyond, from the recently deceased. Charles, what is it? What are you trying to tell us? Charles Bronson. You don't get Charles Bronson, but you get that other guy, Bronze Eye. You know the guy, right?
Yeah, I do.
Bronze Eye. You can see Bronze Eye.
Charles Bronze Eye.
Charles Bronze. He's pretty
Bronze
good.
Eye.
Charles Bronze Eye's pretty good.
Charles,
man. He's a good knockoff. He don't talk about
No, I'm telling you, he can pass for
He's got
the
the
double.
stash. He's got a new film coming out too.
Does he?
Yeah, I don't know what the name of it is, but look for Charles Bronze Eye.
Yeah, shout out to Gary Jones.
Yeah, he got
Even
a
though
new
you
movie
never
too.
do call me for when you're shooting a
but
movie.
he's got a new movie too. Gary Jones got a new movie, Dead
Yeah,
something.
send him my stuff. I
It's
said,
an
let me
Ohio
know.
classic.
I'm local.
He doesn't like
I don't get no call.
Maybe if Vern called him. Everybody likes Vern.
No, yeah, Vern called. Of course you get it.
Vern calls. He'd probably be starring in the
Vern,
next
yeah,
film.
come on down.
I saw him at the last wrestling show.
Of course you did. Oh, of course you did. Did you guys talk about making a scene, a part in his movie? Did he say yeah?
Maybe that's why he doesn't talk to you, because your communication skills are there.
Vern, ask him about Attic Giant. If we could air
Attic Giant.
Axe Giant?
I asked him. I axed him.
Hey, Gary Jones.
That's how you was the last first one to laugh.
And he cut you short. Yeah.
Yeah, he says, gotta go.
I talked to him many times.
Chopped out
about
the
that.
scenes.
Well, Vern may have the power, and you don't.
You've got the power.
Don't put me in that
I've known him longer.
Because you know what happens.
I've talked to him more.
Yeah, they'll do it.
And
You know what happens if something should happen.
I got to talk to Bob Gray too about Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Anyway,
keep talking. You've been done a lot of talking over.
you know what time it is?
What time is it? Time for you to shut up.
She knows. See, look at that.
See, she's got the reins.
She knows.
Put your arm down.
She
Jesus.
knows this show better than you guys
You
do.
smell like that cheese from last week. Oh, God.
All right. Tonight stars Charles Bronson.
Charles Bronson.
One of my all-time favorites. Now, I could have put Bronson against
There you
Eastwood. I could have done Bronson, John Wayne.
Yeah, you could.
Bronson, Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris.
But why would you do
I could have done Bronson.
You could have done Chuck Norris.
Steven Seagal.
He would have lost against Chuck Norris.
Yeah, Chuck Norris rules all.
You know what? Actually, he doesn't.
Chuck Norris could have been Beetlejuice. Who's going to stop him?
Overrated. Chuck Norris, overrated.
Chuck Norris. Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Chuck Norris is
Overrated.
Chuck Norris said, blah, blah, blah. You already know Chuck Norris. He's not the guy who works on the butcher shop. He's the other guy.
Enunciate. Move your mouth when you talk. Chuck Norris.
She's a ventriloquist. She's operating this dummy over here.
Yeah. It's Chuck Norris.
Clever.
He's
That was
overrated.
kind of clever.
No, wait, hey, wait a minute.
That was kind of funny,
wait
though.
a minute. Hey, yo.
Here,
All right.
don't be shy. Speak up.
He struck a miner.
All right.
I'm not a minor.
I thought you worked down the salt mines under the lake.
We already went through this.
It's the third time.
Okay.
Nobody's listening at home.
So, who was the better action star? The whole body of work?
This whole body.
Arnold. I'll be back. Get to the chopper. But every movie he's in, my name is John Kimball.
Richard Kimball doing that, man.
My name is Ben Richards.
Chopper. Chopper.
But anyway, or Stallone. That was a tease, though.
No, we already did.
Did we do the tease?
We did this.
Yeah, you did the
Otherwise,
tease.
we're having deja vu from that cheese that we had last
Maybe
week.
we. Okay. All right. So, Graciana, you know who Stallone is and Schwarzenegger is. Who's the better action hero?
Stallone.
I'm going with her. She knows it all. She's 20.
I just don't like Arnold.
Schwarzenegger.
Wait a second. You say
Ooh,
Arnold?
we got 2 and 2.
We could have.
Let's
3
break
and
it with
3.
some of our
Could have
peanut
3 and 3.
gallery.
Well, they always come. They come later. Rocco comes later. Yeah.
Do you know who the peanut gallery was from?
Isn't it from like Charlie and the Brain or something?
So close. Older. He was a
Peanut
puppet.
Gallery.
He was a puppet and he danced.
Peanut.
His name is
Gallery.
Howdy. His last name is Dewey.
Ah, man, I'm gonna go.
Show.
You know what?
You were asking a question. It's taking you this long?
Yeah.
When I come up with these, I come up with where I'm kind of torn. I
We
don't
just
come up with
lost
obvious
Amanda.
ones.
She nodded off. Oh, Eddie!
Hey.
Amanda
Wake up,
did
Eddie.
not off.
They're all falling off the
No, they're
chairs,
not.
out of their beds,
They're
off
on the edge of their
couches.
seats because they love face-off time.
Hollis, don't cry. He'll speak of something soon. Speaking of Hollis and Ed, they're the ones that gave us that, Charlie.
Well, Ellie, I'm
We
sure,
could play the Jeopardy
is
theme music to
waiting.
this, right?
Ellie's petting her dog and saying, Gary, come to bed. Gary, give me an ear corn.
You know what?
Speak, Trish,
At first,
speak.
at first I was going to say Stallone.
Oh, God.
But I'm going to go Arnold only because I
you
think
abort that.
Terminator pushes it over the edge.
I think you just pushed me over the edge.
What?
I agree with him. You pushed me over the edge.
Yeah, see? Now she's
What,
agreeing
I
with
just
me.
changed you over to Arnold?
No. You pushed her over the edge. Now she wants...
Boy, you know what? You know what? You sit next to her for a half an hour.
She's rubbing off on me.
And she turns on me.
Yeah, that's right, because who doesn't like the juice?
What the hell is going on?
The juice is loose. Wait till you see us
No,
in a few
I
weeks.
think
Glad you didn't
I
say
like
pick-
Stallone. He's got the cliffhanger. He's got the.
She says I'm the biggest deal out there.
Expendables, which are great movies.
He's a little gherkin. He is cute.
But I'm going back. You know what?
He's still talking.
Yeah, there she goes.
Yes, yes.
How much did he pay you to do this?
Gracias, awesome.
You can hold the award. You did
He
good.
gets an award.
You did
That's
good,
awesome.
kid. You got what it takes.
Oh, you're going to hear about that all the way home.
If it was a percentage, I would say 51 Arnold.
No one knows what you're
49
saying, Triv. Give it up.
Schwarzenegger. Because Predator too. You can't
There's
forget
nobody
Predator.
left to wait.
Okay, what's your reasoning? You just don't like Arnold?
Arnold sounds like he has mucus in the back of his throat whenever he talks.
Mucus. That sounds pretty
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm not asking you like how he talks. The
Yeah,
movies.
I knew that was
His body don't work.
Personally, I don't like how he fits characters that he's given. Or
You don't like the
portrayed.
John Kimball.
No.
It's not a tumor.
It's not a tumor. My name is Blake Richards.
He's very overdramatic in his acting, and
He
I
was
don't
an
think it's that
excellent
serious.
Mr. Freeze, though.
What do you talk? Get out now.
Oh God.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the subject
great
is. and I
impression.
don't
You
care.
said
Great
Stallone.
impression.
I didn't say nothing.
You said whatever she said, and that was
I
Stallone.
said Michael Keaton.
You said Stallone.
That wasn't one of the choices.
Birdman.
Okay.
Or did I say no? I said Martin Milner. From Adam
You
12.
said whatever she said. She
I'll
said
say whatever
Stallone.
I want
All
to
right,
say.
I skip
Whatever.
you said Arnold.
I said Arnold.
Why?
My God, start the movie.
Shut it.
That's what I'm hoping. Shut it.
Because between Arnold and Stallone, the most that I can remember out of all the action stuff is just Arnold stuff. And Stallone, I can see here and there, but Arnold's just the man.
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah, from
You're
like
right.
Predator to Commando.
yeah.
I wish we
I don't know
could say
about
Charles
Commando, but
Bronson
yeah.
3 times and he'd come down here and stop this nonsense.
You said Arnold too, right?
Yep.
And
2 words. Kindergarten top.
Yes! How about when he was pregnant?
Oh, I forgot about
Junior?
that one.
Junior.
But he was dealing with the little kindergartners, man. Oh,
Kindergarten Cop is a really good movie.
And Twins.
Go back to it.
Burt Reynolds, Cop and a Half.
You gotta see some more of these.
Okay, peanut gallery out there. Stallone or Schwarzenegger?
They'll never end.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man.
Turbo Man. Sinbad was great in that movie.
He's sick.
Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
Rocco.
I have to go with Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Usually you have a.
Go ahead. Give the people the ah.
Oh, no. He comes out with the stupidest shit.
He comes out.
You gotta get the book.
It's like our twins.
Let's see if I get away with that.
All right. So next
Take out the
segment is
tables
taste
and the
test.
trash.
I'm done. I'm leaving right now. I gotta go back to the afterlife.
this might be it.
Remind me to get the number
God, I'm in
to
purgatory.
Richard Ganella. Remind me to go to my car.
Richard Ganella. Gorilla. For sale.
Call your
After the show.
Hey, you can't barge in here.
Well, that's all right, Earl.
Get him out of here so we can talk.
Earl, Mr. Kovac wants to talk.
You know why I'm here.
Well, I assume it's because you took some excellent pictures of me in my place and you'd like to sell me a few prints, right?
I think you're the only one who can benefit from embarrassing John Payson. And I think you're responsible for stealing my negatives and hiring a man by the name of Clyde Bosser to make composites.
Bosser, huh? No, I don't believe I've ever heard of a man named Bosser. As a matter of fact, what is all this talk about composites anyway?
Don't play it dumb. I want my negatives. You turn them over to me now, there'll be no squawk. But I'm telling you right now, man, you use any part of my work on a scandal campaign against John Payson, And I won't stop until I've found Bosser and proved that you faked those composites.
I see. Tell me, Kovac, are you interested in making any money?
Not your kind. And I'm not going to settle for anything less than those negatives.
Well, now, not so fast. I really don't know a thing about these negatives. I was merely curious as to the kind of man you were.
All right, you have it your way. But if I can prove you're behind a stunt like this, you're going to be washed up for good, even if Payson loses the election. Oh, miss. Just about to send for you. How many times have I told you to keep your mouth shut?
Brad, honey.
You told Mike Kovac about Bosser.
Why would I tell him?
Because Bosser told me you were drinking with him in the club car. I've told you, never to drink.
I had one. Well, so maybe it was two. What difference does it make? You know I wouldn't let any names slip.
Well, Kovac knows somehow. And if he ever gets to Bosser, well, never mind. I'll handle Bosser in my own way.
Now, wait a minute. He's an old man. What do you think you're going to do?
Well, now, honey, I'm not going to hurt him. If that's what you're worried about. Just get him out of the way for a little while. Like a nice little vacation trip to Florida. Till after we beat Payson in the election. Huh?
Yeah, but...
Now, you better go on back to the house.
Okay, but no rough stuff with the old man, huh?
Come, man. Bosser.
Oh. Well, late to be calling in. Even if a fella could sleep in this heat.
Well, now, that's just what I came here about. Hey, how would you like to take a nice trip up north, huh? To a cool cabin on a lake.
No.
All expenses paid.
No, I'm on parole. I can't leave the city.
Now, listen, Mike Kovac knows about you. So I say you're getting out of here. Now, tonight.
Just wait a minute. Just take it easy. We had an agreement. I did the job. Now I'm through. Now you get out of here and let me go to sleep if I can.
Oh, look, I'm not going to fool with you, old man. You're going to do exactly as I say.
Hey, just take it easy. Now, before I leave this city, I'd go to that parole officer and I'd tell him I just thought this was some kind of a practical joke you were pulling.
One word out of you.
It wouldn't be any good to go threatening me. Now just get out of here and let me sleep.
Look! You think I'll let you spoil this whole deal? You're out of your mind! You're out of your mind!
Yeah, Pop, I know where the street is. It's in Greenwich Village, I believe. What number did the lieutenant say? 16? All right. Don't worry, Pop. I'm the carefulest son you've got. Yeah, I know. The only one, too. All right, bye, Pop. Mr. Bosser?
Mr. Bosser.
Old man cried, Pasa, he was dead, Michael.
Yeah, he was dead, Pop. The police were there.
But you don't believe it was an accident.
Oh, I didn't say that, Pop. This is why I'm working this bluff. See if I can find out. Now this is a picture I took of Bradman in his office when I lit a cigarette. This is one of the old man lying dead in the alley with his arms spread out. This I took at a fifth, wide open. And this is a picture of the room background.
So
I put them all together into this composite. What do you think? Well?
Perfect. That is, if you don't look too close.
Well, Pop, this is bait for a trap. If I can get Miss Hollis to turn against this hoodlum gambler, that's about all I can hope for. I drove out to the Paysons that same night. All I'm trying to do is square myself with you people. And here's some proof. That's a shot of Miss Hollis in the casino. Now, she really works for Bradman, not for you. That's how he knew that I'd be here that day to take pictures.
And you think she exchanged the film?
No, but I think the old man, Clyde Bosser, made the switch when I went to the bar in the club car. After I figured it all out, I went to Bosser's apartment. But Bradman got there before me. And they had a fight. He pushed the old man off the balcony. He's dead.
You're lying. They wouldn't dare kill him.
Oh, it's true, Miss Hollis.
I don't believe you. This is some kind of a trick.
But I saw it with my own eyes. He's dead.
Brad promised me they wouldn't hurt him. Father was an old man. Just wanted to be left alone. He didn't want to get mixed up in this thing. I talked him into it. And now he's dead.
I'm sorry, Miss Hollis. Was Bradman behind this whole blackmail scheme?
Yes, he was.
Stay away from that desk.
I'm going to borrow this for just a little while, Mr. Payson.
Miss Hollis, wait! Miss Hollis, wait! The pictures are fake!
Hello, honey. What are you doing here?
Get out.
Sure.
You killed my father. Now I'm gonna kill you.
Honey, listen, you're all wrong.
You were there. So was Mike Kovac. He took this picture from across the street on the fire escape.
No, nobody was there. He couldn't possibly have seen me.
You shouldn't have killed him, Brad.
No, baby, it was an accident.
He was an old man. Sometimes he was hard to get along with, but you shouldn't have killed him.
Will you let me tell you what happened?
This picture tells it.
But it doesn't tell the whole truth. It was an accident. I tried to save him.
You once told me that if you shoot a man in the stomach, it takes a long time to die.
She was going to shoot me. She was going to kill me.
Don't move, I warn you. He's got something he has to confess. I want you to hear him say he murdered my father.
But I didn't murder him. It was an accident, I tell you. He stumbled. I couldn't help him.
You're lying! I'm sorry, Mr. Payson. I'll testify to anything you want. The illegal gambling, the blackmail pictures, anything.
Why did you have to be snooping around with your camera? That fire escape.
What fire escape are you talking about?
The one on the opposite balcony.
There's no fire escape there. That's just a brick wall.
What about this?
Oh, that's just a photo composite that I made up. They're fun, aren't they?
You dumb dame. You stupid.
Now hold it.
I think it's about time we let the police in on this. What do you think, Mike?
Yes, sir, Mr. Governor.
Rich, what are you doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm trying to collect my thoughts.
Yeah, blank, as usual. Spit it out.
What? I get.
Yep.
Hey everybody, it's Rich and we're here at the Ohio TerrorCon having a lot of great fun, but guess what? I was lucky enough to meet these two guys, Adrian and Tony, right?
Hello. Hey gang.
And you're like, who are these guys? And I'm like, are you kidding me? These guys are producers of an exciting new show that's coming right here to Cleveland at the Cleveland Agora on
October 18th.
October 18th. And can you tell us a little about it? This show's something out of this world.
This show is called One Dark Night, and it will be the biggest rock concert, Halloween horror gathering, and costume party that the town has ever seen. Our stage and lighting was designed by Alice Cooper, set and lighting designer. The show is big. It is the most fun you could have for Halloween, truly. And
we have
tickets cost less than a pizza.
Yeah, we
Less than a pizza.
Less than a
the
pizza.
show is the mastermind of an international guitar hero named Neil Zaza. He is currently on tour in China and is coming back tomorrow night. But he put together this show about 4 or 5 years ago. Last year we sold out the MGM in Northfield. This year we're at the Cleveland Agora. We're also going to be in Pittsburgh. We're also going to be in Detroit. And we're also doing Chicago. So catch us while you can, because it's only a matter of time. We're going to be playing bigger arenas and bigger things.
Yeah, think of what Trans-Siberian Orchestra does for Christmas, but imagine if somebody made it the spooky, haunted version.
Yeah.
Taking Enter Sandman.
I saw some
Don't Fear
clips
the
on this, and
Reaper and Metallica. And
This is awesome. The way you guys, I can't even describe it, but the effects, the music, and of course Neil Zaza. Hey, that's a Cleveland boy right there.
this is a
He's a Cleveland
Cleveland-based
icon.
horror rock and roll show like nobody's ever seen. And
Rock and roll, much more better in Halloween than it is Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, this is more like an experience. Like you talked about Trans-Siberian Orchestra, that's an experience.
Right.
This is going to be an experience, and this is going to be something I think that you're going to want to travel to probably see more than once, because it's going to be an eyeful.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot.
Yeah, we plan on inviting the entire horror and haunt community from Cleveland. We're calling ourselves the soundtrack to Rocktober, and we've got about $250,000 in video assets made from all classic horror movies intertwined with the music. And I promise you, you'll love it, man. Come on down.
It's going to be exciting.
Bring a friend.
Can you get tickets now? How do you get tickets? Because people are going to want to start getting these, right? You don't want to get knocked out of this. You want to be able to get in and see
There's
it.
only 2,000 seats in Cleveland.
Yeah, so
And we
And
sold
it's
out
only one
last
day,
year.
right?
Only one day.
Don't get
We
shut
sold
up.
out last year. This year's going to be even better. I have to believe tickets are going to go quick.
Go to onedarknightonline.com, onedarknightonline.com. You can get tickets there. You can get tickets through the Agora, and you can get tickets through AXS.
And what's the date again?
October 18th at the Cleveland Agora.
Mark that on your calendars, October 18th. This is going to be something that's going to put Cleveland on its back foot. I'm telling you, you've never seen anything like this before. It's
a haunted gathering and concert all in one.
It's going to be phenomenal, guys. We're excited. Thanks for bringing it to Cleveland, Neil Zaza
Thanks for
fans.
talking with us.
It's going to be awesome to see Neil again, and looking forward to that. Hey, Midnight Movie Gang might even be there.
Oh, you're going to be there.
Absolutely.
You're going to be there. Look for us promoting the Midnight Movie
That's
Gang
right.
on One Dark Night Online.
And we're going to be promoting these guys because this is going to be phenomenal. So it's Rich from Midnight Movie, and we're going to get back with you.
If he's got to dump you,
We're up.
he'll dump you.
He said we're up. We're up.
He's going to get the book. You're going to tell me that we might have to get the book for Graziana?
Oh, that's awesome.
The book is he has to mark the book
already
of when he's got to bleep it out.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't have any swear words, and it's just sexual.
Oh, just
like how he got bleeped out.
Sorry.
Jen, this is what happens, Jen. I'm sorry. She comes to the studio and she's a completely different person.
No, she's not.
Hi, Mom.
Oh boy. All right. This will be the one segment that your mom does not watch because you've got a taste test.
It's a woolly pillow.
What, do I have to say the joke now?
I don't know. You got a joke? Go for it.
I do have it.
Okay, let's hear a joke.
I've told you.
Graziana's got a joke.
Is it dirty?
Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet.
Yeah, it is dirty.
Graziana. You know what time it is? It's Graziana time.
There we got a graphic for that?
Well, Terry, think of a graphic for Graziana time.
All right. Go ahead.
There we go.
Okay, I told you this before. What do you call two lesbians in a closet? Lesbians is not a bad word.
Oh, man. I don't know.
I'm not making anything else.
What's your guess, Vern?
I have no idea.
A liquor cabinet.
Get the book! Get the book!
Liquor.
Remember one thing, everybody. He bought her here.
Yeah.
Send out your hate mail.
Yeah.
And phone calls 440-944-7105.
She's a minor, doesn't know any better.
I'm not a minor!
She is so young.
You're the one who said I'm a minor, yet you said I'm 28.
You're 28-year-old and you work under the lake in the salt mines, as far as I know. And that's all I want to know, because I don't want to go into that liquor cabinet. You noticed last week I said
I'll go in the liquor cabinet.
inversion. I used a political term, gender inversion.
Ooh,
that sounded dirty
That's a
to
big
me.
word for you.
That's 2 words, lady.
Sorry.
Even I can count that high.
I like to do it, huh? Somebody call it dirty.
Oh, easy.
I didn't mean to hit that button, but that's perfect timing.
Watch the fingers. I got in trouble for that too once.
Burn.
Where's my ring?
All right, he's
Jello
passing
shot.
Doing Jello shots?
We're doing Jello shots. Pass them around.
Graziana, want a Jello shot?
Does it have alcohol in it?
No, it's just Jello.
Yeah.
Jello shots.
No, it's alcohol.
I'm driving home.
Shot.
Yeah, she can't have a Jello.
You know, these are from Bill Cosby's liquor cabinet.
Oh my god.
You know what? That was a good joke for the taste test. You know, I'm pretty proud of that actually.
Actually, that is a pretty good joke.
I didn't even plan that.
So
you should have a shot.
Nah, she better not. I
Pineapple.
would get in some serious trouble.
Pineapple.
Is that tequila?
All right, so this is a taste.
I hope not.
So what's the
Tequila
taste
makes me
test?
crazy.
Are we guessing at something? Or are we just?
No, I thought I'd give you something just for a little test, see
So
how it
it's
is.
Yeah,
See if you like it.
You know, there's
So you
gonna
made
be,
it?
Yep.
There's going to be a string attached.
So he made it. So this is like double,
you made
triple,
this?
quadruple strength
Just from
alcohol.
that party from a month ago? All right.
It is
Vern,
not the
look at
way you're
Vern.
supposed to do a Jello shot.
Yeah, how do you do that? I don't
That's the
know
way
how
I
to
do
do
it.
that.
How do you do it?
Well, the way you do it is
Suspicious.
Makes me want to vomit. Watch you do it.
That's so good.
Liquor cabinet.
Let's try it now. I'm gonna loosen
Yeah,
mine
you're
up.
definitely liquoring the cabinet. I don't know why. I don't know why you're eating it like that, but that's,
That's the way I do it.
you're supposed.
He eats it and then he swallows it.
You shouldn't even know how to do this yet.
Okay, good. I can't
Look, I'm loosening mine up.
I
give
was
me
raised by my
instructions
mother.
on how to do a Jello shot. No.
I'm trying
I'd be in
Fruit
trouble.
and it's healthy. It's good for you. I'm gonna try it now. I don't want to get in my green beard.
Kathy?
This is the
Hey,
way
you
you're
out there?
supposed to do it, Shrews. Look at that.
Julie?
Oh, no, never mind. Not that, but.
Julie?
Try one.
Uh-oh.
There you go.
I lost my fruit.
You dropped your fruit. That's the best part.
I see
That's
it.
pretty good. All right, that's
Come
pretty
in,
good.
you get walked by.
All right, now I'll be bored your viewers again.
There you go.
Is it strong alcohol?
25-second rule, Graciana.
Last time I checked, that's 5, but I didn't know you can count that high to
It's
25.
a lot slower in the afterlife.
She's on fire.
Can you count to 25, pickle juice?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Was that pretty good?
Did I lose my?
You lost your audience.
What'd you lose?
I lost my crickets and.
How's everybody at home liking the man with the camera?
I felt something. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Now,
There it
did
is.
that taste good?
There it is.
It
I liked
tasted
it.
good. Now what's the caveat?
Yeah, what's the zinger? You're gonna tell us. You know what's really in
Okay,
it?
I hear now.
That was.
You're a totally gross, boring,
Vern's working on it.
Zoom in on that face.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh.
gross, freaky, ugly, slimy, weird, slobbering, boring, nerd, bonehead.
What is it, Vern?
Loser, geek,
That's good. Come on, Vern.
wimp,
Bone up, it's good.
weasel,
Yeah,
nerd,
good.
obnoxious, greasy,
No?
sneaky,
You don't like pineapple?
wacky,
What's the trivia? I don't like what this is.
You look like that boxer that had his ear bit off.
gross,
All right, for those out there.
There we go. Here's the
that
recipe.
All right, ready? Everybody, quiet.
Pineapple jello.
Pineapple.
Pineapple jelly.
Pineapple
Jello. And then the moonshine.
Oh, moonshine.
Pineapple.
Good thing you didn't.
That has pineapple pieces in it in the moonshine. So make the jello shots and put a chunk of that pineapple in with a little bit of vodka instead of the cold water. And when you make the jello, oh man, it's good.
You really need vodka and moonshine?
Yes.
The same thing.
You don't take the moonshine, you just take the chunk of pineapple.
Well, why don't you take the moonshine? What's the difference?
Because I'm adding the vodka.
What happened to the
Pineapple
moonshine?
vodka.
Do you drink the moonshine?
Sure.
Or is it?
There you go. That's right.
What's the trivia for tonight?
There is a trivia.
Trivia.
Trivia time. Go to sleep.
Still tasting? You still tasting it, are you?
I love your expressions, Vern. They're very. Okay.
She loves you.
That good, huh?
You only see that when you
Trivia.
get something to eat.
Trivia.
You know what time it is?
Time for your trivia.
What role did Charles Bronson was he considered for? But, and it was an action role in a very popular action series that has
action in it.
That makes sense. Yeah, just trying to speed it up.
I think it has 1, 2, 3, 4. You could have 4 or 5 installments. Very popular action leading man.
Leading man.
But Charles Bronson was allegedly, possibly, maybe, we don't know for sure, but could be true.
Don't know for sure. Action.
Was considered for this role, but he was under contract with another studio and they refused to loan him out. So he did not get the part.
So they didn't whore him out.
And the first, it's a action series that started in the 80s and went into the 90s. And they might even had one that came out in the 2000s.
Popular. Television?
Very popular, actually.
Television?
No, movie series.
Movie now.
Movie
It's a
movie.
A movie that went for 10 years? I don't get it. It's a long movie.
You know, parts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Walking Tall.
No.
Had a lot of parts.
Very one of the most popular.
Billy Jack.
Good kick. Get the book.
See if I can give you a hint.
I get no book.
I wouldn't know this.
I'm gonna take this boot off and kick myself
The leading
in
man
the
is
face.
no longer doing movies. But in his heyday, he was one of the most popular, famous
Who's 8A?
Action heroes.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
He's not doing movies. Kevin Costner.
Kevin Costner's doing
Yellowstone.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, tell us the last part of the movie? Last part. Let's watch the last part of Man with the Camera.
It's almost over, folks.
When we come back, Graziano will have...
Edwards Air Force Base, where the United States Air Force tests its hottest aircraft, the jet-powered X-planes. And I'm Mike Kovac, freelance still photographer, here in the middle of the California desert for a photo layout on their hottest pilot, the man on that plane right there. Major Dixon?
Yes.
I'm Mike Kovac.
Oh, yes, they told me you were coming. A picture layout on a test pilot, huh?
That's right. In fact, I've already started. Got the most exciting shots first.
Oh, I think you'll find the most exciting part is up there, when they release the ship from the B-50. I'm going up again in a couple of days, and you're cleared to go with me. In the mother plane, that is.
Oh, you had me worried for a minute.
What can I do to help in the meantime?
Nothing. Just let me tag along for the next couple of days.
Sure.
You know, frankly, I'm more interested in photographing the man than the equipment. You're a special sort of a guy, Major.
The only thing special about me is my fiancée. You'll have to meet her.
I'd like to. Maybe I can buy my way into one of your dinner dates, photograph the two of you together. You know, tomorrow or the next day.
Fine. Have to be a late afternoon dinner, though. My day starts at 4 a.m.
I'd like you to leave the setup for a while. I want to get a couple more shots during dessert.
With my screwy hours, we always have to eat before the crowds, Mike.
What price fame, Major?
Is that all?
Well, I want to get a couple shots during dessert.
When does the photographer eat?
With the help. Oh, I'm not really hungry. Besides, I want to get you back to the base and tucked in bed first.
You better hit the sack yourself. You're gonna make that flight with me in the morning. I have to be up by 4.
Oh, I'll be there.
Let's meet at the officers' club for coffee and then go on down operations. It's all right.
Sit down, Liz. Liz.
I don't want you to fly, Sandy. Let him take pictures of somebody else.
The pictures are only incidental. It's a scheduled test flight.
I don't want you to go up, and you know why. Please. Please, Sandy.
It's my job, honey.
I don't want your job. I want you.
The job is part of me. Well, you see, way up there, there's hardly any atmosphere. The aircraft doesn't handle in the ordinary sense. Thrust and direction come from the rockets. Today, we're going to try a slightly different fuel composition.
You going to try for a new altitude record?
Well, that's not the purpose, but if it happens, it happens. This plane's already been in excess of 120,000 feet, but I still think it's got a little more in it. What do you say, Mike? They say it's going to be 110 this afternoon. We'll go for a swim, huh?
Sure, darling.
Would you like me to fix it up for you at operations? You can see them track me and listen to me talk to chase planes.
Oh, no, I don't think so. I think I'll stay right here.
All right. I'll see you later, honey.
Yeah, that's fine. What's wrong with your story?
You see, with only 5 minutes of fuel, it'd be impossible to test the capabilities of the ship if we had to take off from the ground. So they've adapted a B-50 as a mother plane. Now, this model's too big, but they'd tie on like so. Then I get a ride up to 30,000 feet.
Then you're on your own, huh?
Well, except for 3 chase planes, radio communications, telemetering, and space positioning. Outside of that, nothing.
Except Liz?
Mike, I guess you think I was pretty rough on her, making her come out here. I want you to know that this is for her benefit, not mine. Now, we love each other, sure, and I want to marry her, but I love this, too. I want to get her fears settled now before we're married. I've seen too many flyers put it off. Well, let's go, huh? I bet you thought these went out with the Model T, huh? Oh, no, Mike, come on.
Well, it's part of the story.
Joe? Yeah, 1 minute, Major.
You know, Liz seemed a little bit worried when we left her.
Well, she's got her problems, too. She's had bad luck with the men in her life. Oh, she's never been married. It's her brother and her father. See, her brother was 18 and wanted to leave school and enlisted in the Marines. Well, she advised him to go ahead. He fell off a truck during training and was killed.
I'm beginning to see.
And then her father on top of it. She was up at college and got into some little difficulty. Stayed out too late on a date or something. Anyway, she sends her father an SOS and he comes racing up there and turns his car over on the road.
So she figures her love is a curse, huh?
It's become an obsession.
You all set, Major?
Oh, yeah, Joe. Mike, this is Joe Garr, our personal equipment man.
I met Joe yesterday. How are you, Joe?
This is the first tailor-made suit I've ever had, Mike.
Yeah, it's got to be fitted to a 1/4-inch tolerance all around.
Else I don't stay in one piece up there. I have to be nice to this guy, Mike. If he doesn't like you, wow.
Mechanics have been working for hours, getting the X2 slung into place beneath the giant B-50. Getting the X-ship fueled with liquid oxygen and alcohol. Major Dixon even had to prepare his lungs for this flight. It is called pre-breathing. For an hour, he had to put oxygen into his system and force nitrogen out.
You okay, Major?
Roger.
Then finally, the countdown of a long checklist was done, and the crew and I climbed aboard. But Sandy's girl waited on the ground and watched.
Southwest 7, clear for takeoff. Check. Launch panel camera on.
Ready for cockpit, Tuxie. Okay, Dad. Oxygen pressure normal. System switch on. Pressure demand regulator on. Check. Emergency temperature off. Off. Check.
At 30,000 feet, Sandy went to his X-ship, hanging in the converted Bombay, and got into the cramped pilot's compartment. Shooting my pictures from the Bombay door, I was just above Sandy and would be directly over his line of flight when he was released from the mother ship. They lowered the plastic canopy over Sandy.
4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come to light.
And away he went. Inexperienced to realize it, but the men in the plane and the trackers on the ground knew that something had gone wrong.
Captain Shaler wants to talk to you.
It looks like Sandy's down someplace. We lost radio contact with him 94 seconds after release. The third chase plane didn't see him at the rendezvous. They're still trying to raise him. Both space positioning and telemeter lost him, too.
What about radar?
Space positioning is radar plus. They saw he was way off flight plan. He was in almost a vertical dive when they lost him.
What chance has he got?
He had only 5 minutes of fuel.
No, I mean to get out.
If he ejected the capsule, one of the chase planes would have spotted the chute. Surely space positioning would have tracked it.
We'll try air operations. Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah? Well, what about the choppers? All of them? Yeah. Well, let me know the minute you hear something. Good.
Is there any word yet?
They've got the whole rescue service out. He might have landed on a dry lake.
How much chance is there of that?
It's a chance.
This girl's on the base, too.
I know.
Who tells her? The Air Force?
Well, it's difficult. She's not next of kin, Mr. Kovac.
Somebody's got to tell her. Me?
You know her.
All right. I guess she's still at the Officers Club.
I'll get a staff car to have him take you over.
He's dead.
You know, they have the rescue service out. Oh, I'm so sorry, Liz.
So am I.
Liz.
I'm all right, Mike. I'm not gonna cry. I cried last night, all night. And I cried after he went up. It's getting so I can do my crying in advance.
Well, come on, I'll drive you home.
Thank you very much, Mike. You've been very kind.
I just can't leave you. Would you like me to do something for you?
No, nothing.
Maybe you want me to get somebody over for you, huh? Somebody you'd like me to call?
Oh, no. There's no one to call.
Well, are you sure?
I don't have anyone anymore. No one to call me. You know, he always knew how worried I was when he was flying. So, when he landed, no matter what time or where he was, he'd call. But he won't call anymore. Will he?
Liz, Sandy told me about you and your family. Well, you mustn't think that this is all your fault. You're not to blame.
Mike, if it happened once, it could have been an accident. Twice a coincidence, but 3 times. It's me. Now, I'd like to be alone. I want you to go, Mike.
Well, I just can't leave you alone.
All right. If you really think I need somebody, my neighbor is Mrs. Burns. She's down the hall, apartment 602.
Mrs. Burns?
Yes, Mrs. Burns.
I don't let him know. My name is Mike Kovac. I just drove Miss Howell home from the Edwards Air Force Base. Her fiancé was in an aircraft accident this morning.
The Major? Yes. Was he killed?
Liz? Liz?
What's happened?
Liz, open up. I'm afraid of what she might do. Does the manager have a pass key?
I don't know.
Please, Liz. Is there another door?
No. You can look in through our apartment. It's right across the way.
Liz. Unlock the door, Liz. Liz! Please, Liz, it's not your fault. You had nothing to do with it. Do you understand me, Liz?
Shall I call the police?
Not yet. Liz, you've got to think this over. It's not your fault. Now, please, close the windows. That's it. Now the other one. Close it. Wait, Liz! How do you know he's dead?
I know. I killed him.
No, he's not, Liz. Believe me.
Stay where you are, Mike. You don't come near me or I jump.
Liz, make sure. How do you know?
I just know. I knew before he went up.
You just thought you knew it.
I killed my father. I killed my brother, and now Sandy. I don't want to take any more lives.
Well, listen. Give it 24 hours. A day. Find out.
Hey,
what is this? Tenants calling up, people hanging out of windows.
Stay in it.
Listen, the manager's away and I'm responsible.
You stay in it.
I've got to stop causing trouble. I've got to stop causing trouble.
No, you're not, Liz. Liz, baby, he's alive. Don't you want to know? He needs you.
Listen, I'm responsible here. I gotta call the cops. Where's the phone?
Don't you do that. She might try to jump.
What do you think she's gonna do anyway?
Don't call.
I guess somebody beat me to it.
Listen, you go stand by her door. Don't let them break it down, you hear? We'll go.
I just cause more and more trouble.
Oh, no, Liz, there's just a fire someplace.
No, there's no fire. It's me. It's me, and I don't want to cause any more trouble, Mike.
Mrs. Burns? Where's your phone?
In the bedroom.
You know her number? Well, look it up. Or ask information. But call her and let the phone ring. Let it keep ringing.
Yes.
Liz, listen.
It's for me, Mike. There's no fire. It's me. It's just me.
Give it a day. Just 24 hours. Maybe there's a chance.
I'm sorry, Mike.
Liz, listen to me, please.
I'm very, very sorry. It couldn't.
Who else could it be?
I know he's dead.
Well, who would call? Nobody would call. You told me that. It's easy to find out. Liz, wait. It's not Sandy.
Give it to me. Please. Please.
Liz, are you there?
Sandy, are you all right?
Oh, the electrical system failed. I didn't have any radio, so I went way off course.
Oh, Sandy. I was so scared. Darling, you're not hurt?
No, I set it down on a dry lake and waited for the helicopters to find me. Honey, I hope you didn't have too rough a time.
Well, I did, but Sandy, I'm all right now. Nothing's ever gonna bother me again. It's all right now.
I can't get this number. It's been busy since I tried.
I really am. Just come home. Come home.
Movie's over. You know what time it is? It's Graziano time.
What did the
What, you got another joke?
Yep. What did the sushi say to the bee?
What?
What did the sushi say to the bee?
Sushi said to the bee.
What did the sushi
Sushi say to the
say to the
bee?
bee?
Let's go sting Denti 5 times. Will ye? Right? I don't know.
I was gonna say
That was
something
kinda
in the liquor
clever.
cabinet.
Stuck in a liquor cabinet.
Yeah.
That was like
What did the sushi say to the
20
bee?
minutes
Yeah, it was
ago.
still good though.
Yeah, what does sushi say to the bee?
Hey, sushi, what's up?
You're
said-
cause.
He's
I've
close.
told you this joke before.
Oh, he can't remember a joke.
He's old. He doesn't remember.
Vern, what's your opinion on it?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he's still
That's his answer to everything. I have no
I
idea.
have no idea.
Yeah.
Pull
What
out
did
your
what did the sushi say to the bee?
pull out your
Wasabi.
Samuel-
Get it?
Wasabi.
Wasabi?
Get it, what?
Wasabi?
That's a hot joke.
Wasabi.
Hold on.
I know,
I
right?
like the other one better.
Yeah, the other one was better because it's dirty.
Wasabi.
I love your little commentary in my right ear.
It keeps turning to you and saying stuff to you.
Well, you're sitting there, you know.
I hear is just mumble under.
It's a lot better than talking to me.
He has
Don't
his
listen
own
to me.
little show going on in your ear.
I don't have a show
Yeah,
in your ear.
I'm
'cause
getting
there's too
one
much
com-
wax in there. Get it?
I got
Wax.
one conversation in this one and one in the other.
Which one do you like? Oh. It's a good and evil, and I'm good. People are home and falling asleep left and right. Oh, now he broke the
man,
devil
look
set
at-
up.
look,
I
he
told
dropped
you
the
I
devil.
was
You're
good.
tearing up the set.
Oh my god.
How dare you?
And you hit me too.
Horrible product
How
placement.
dare you?
Thanks for watching this bunch of episodes of an old TV show that would flopped out. And then we put it in a show and made a show about it. But next week we got something else.
All right,
we got?
and we got a guess.
You're still talking?
God.
There's more? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I had a doodah attack.
Dropping your doodah.
Oh. That's hard to find.
Pause right in the middle of the show
Me
and
and
pick
him
something
went
up.
there,
Don't do that. When you're on TV, when you're doing your weather forecasting, don't just pick stuff up. Just let it go. Somebody else will get it. You don't have to stop in right in the middle of the
What-
show and pick something up. Off
What
the
role was Charles Bronson for a very famous role?
famous role?
Very popular role.
Yeah,
Was
so
he considered
popular.
for? But he was under contract with Cannon Group.
Oh,
and
the
they
Cannon
wouldn't,
Group.
They
But
wouldn't
it was
loan him out.
80s and 90s.
80s, 90s. I think they even came out with one in
Cannon.
2000.
Cannon Group wouldn't let him do nothing.
So he's already confident he knows the answer.
He's confident though. He don't know crap.
Any guesses?
I'm gonna say.
Beverly Hills Cops.
Oh, you took it from me. That's what I was gonna say.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yippee-ki-yay. Shh.
Beverly Hills Cop.
You know that movie? Shh.
Oh man.
Silence of the Lambs.
Miniseries.
All right, give us the answer.
Silence of the Lambs.
Oh, I do get it.
I heard the peanut gallery
What'd you say?
I thought you said, is this
TV or movie? It was movie.
Vern, do you have a hard time holding your head up because you have to use your hand to do it? How heavy is that head?
He's got a big brain. He's smart. That's why.
He's got a big head.
you.
You make a good
Somebody
bobblehead.
who appreciates
How much did you
me.
pay her to say this now?
Oh, I got paid good tonight
Yeah.
for saying this stuff.
All right, what's your
Okay.
guess?
I was trying to ask you if
I was trying to ask you. I gave you the answer twice.
It's a movie.
it's
movies.
is it miniseries or is it movies? Because he made it
Feature
so
films.
feature films. Okay.
It's a feature.
And you said 5?
Oh my
I
god.
don't know. 4, 5. I have no idea.
Edit.
4 for sure.
And a great
I don't know,
commercial
Clint-
too.
Clint
The last one
Eastwood.
was a commercial.
Clint Eastwood. It's not a movie.
It was based on a battery.
So nobody
Yeah,
heard him
charge.
except for you.
I am now.
You heard him.
Because I don't know nothing.
You heard him.
We don't watch TV where I'm at.
So you heard
Everything's in
him.
black and white.
So
Didn't
you,
hear
you,
him.
you know. 'cause you
I
heard
know
him.
now because I heard him.
Right. No one else heard him do his little.
Julie did.
Julie did.
Julie in the other room said it. And she doesn't know movies.
Oh, did you say it out there?
What?
There was one?
We're dying out here very hard.
What'd you. Good one.
That's pretty good. At least something's hard out there too. It's good, right?
Oh, wait.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know, 'cause
Oh, that's
the
very
chairs
funny.
are very not soft.
I just got that one. That's very funny.
All right,
Yeah,
so
very
yeah, it was
funny.
Die Hard.
Was it okay.
Okay, thank you and good night, everybody.
He was considered for Die Hard, and
Yeah.
they
Who was
wouldn't-
the original actor that was considered for the movie?
Charles Bronson.
No,
No.
no, it wasn't.
No, I don't know. Burt Reynolds.
Nope,
Harrison Ford.
nope.
Hold on.
Steven Seagal.
Hold on.
Clint Eastwood.
Hold on. Is he still alive?
No.
No.
Percy Periwinkle.
Was he very famous?
Yes.
Was he in a lot of
He was in
top
the-
movies?
He was in the original movie.
The original Die
Yeah.
Hard from
No, not the
1932.
original. No.
Mm-hmm.
The original Die Hard movie?
So he was in the movie, but he was considered to play the McClane part, but then he didn't get the McClane part.
The guy from Different
Am I right?
Strokes.
No, he played in the original movie, which is not Die Hard.
No.
Die Hard
Yeah.
was a
The
sequel.
original Die Hard was not
It
Die
was a
Hard.
remake.
Everybody knows that.
Actually, it's a sequel.
Yeah.
The sequel was
And
not
they
the
had to
original
offer
Die
to-
Hard was
he was-
the sequel.
It was contracted because they had to offer to him first.
What he said.
Kirk Douglas.
Mike Douglas.
Peter Graves.
Blue Eyes.
No.
Sinatra?
It was Sinatra.
Because it was Nothing Lasts Forever, and the original book was the detective was Frank Sinatra.
The original book.
Yeah, but it was the movie.
That was a movie.
I'm so damn confused.
It doesn't matter. People at home are already
Was there a
shutting off the
movie?
TV.
Oh, they are too.
Detective,
What?
called The Detective.
Call a detective.
That was a precursor to Die Hard.
Because the Die Hard is based on Nothing Lasts Forever.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Here's
Who
something
doesn't know that?
Because I know he's going to turn everything off and leave anyways. My cousin, Beetlejuice, right? Who was the first choice to play Beetlejuice? We said it on the show
Oh,
last
it was
week.
Robin
you're-
Williams.
No,
I don't know.
not correct. Not correct.
Robin
Anybody-
Williams was
Eh.
offered to play that role.
He was offered. He was
said
not
his
the
movie's gonna
first choice.
stink. I want nothing
Not
to
the
do with it.
first choice. Who's the first choice?
Fonzie.
You know who it is. Shut up.
Was it a comedic actor or a serious actor?
He could do it all.
Is he known for comedic?
He
or
was
is it
known for everything.
mostly known for?
Everything.
Yeah.
He did it all. Sing, dance, act.
Dean Martin.
Very close.
Jerry Lewis?
Not so close.
Dean Martin's close.
You're close.
Oh, I gotta get this.
Sammy Davis?
Sammy Davis Jr. was
Seriously?
the original choice of Tim Burton to play my cousin's
I
role.
never heard of that
Well,
once.
you want to challenge me on? I got connections.
The last time you did that, and I challenged you. I had to give him to bring the camera back in.
Hey, speaking of, I don't see my yards.
Oh, hey, he's going. See you, everybody. Bye.
Oh, there it is.
See you next
So
week.
you gotta have one of these. That's a Jarvis.
We hope.
Oh, you'll be all right.
Oh, I get the picture now.